So in today's video, I'm going to be going over 3 different ways that you can cut corners and save money on your next project. So what do I mean by that? If you're like me and you make a lot of crafts day in and day out, but you don't really sell anything, it's pretty much money out the window. So on your next crafting project, you feel like you want to get your materials dirt cheap or pretty much free, stick around because I think you're gonna like this video. Alright guys, first up is number 1, magnet fishing. Now some of you might have heard of this, and some might not have, but for me, I haven't heard of this until recently. I watched a video with these guys. They pretty much went to like this overpass, or it could have been a bridge, but they had these huge magnets, and attached to the magnets were like cable or like a rope, and pretty much what they do is they throw the magnets in the water, and the water could be either like a river or a lake or a pond. So pretty much what you do is you throw the magnet in the water and you just drag the magnet slowly across the bottom of the water. And once you pull it up, they find pretty much like old rusted bicycles or pocket knives or just pretty much anything that's magnetic, pretty much. Now the point I'm getting at is that you don't have to do this, but if you do, it's pretty much a fun activity from what I can see. But you can also find, like, if you want to make a rustic decoration, like maybe a rustic key holder for your wall or something, you know, you can magnet fish and pull up like old, I don't know, anything that's hook shaped in the water, pretty much. But the point is that, you know, there's a lot of stuff out there like scrap metal, and it doesn't have to be rusty, to be honest. You can clean it up and do whatever you want with it and craft whatever you want to make.
What? I do not understand.
But I'm thinking about going ahead and trying that, and I might make another video showing you guys what I found and pretty much what I crafted out of it. But that's going to be another video. But if that sounds like something you might be interested in, go ahead and try it out. And but yeah, like I said, in the video that I seen, they pretty much found a lot of cool stuff in the water, things that you probably never would have thought people actually throw in the public waterways. All right, so moving on to number 2. All right, so number 2. This one is called, I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's pretty much bidding on storage units. It's like a storage unit auction. There's this website called Storage Treasures, and so pretty much what happens is, I guess people don't pay their storage fees, or maybe they just forget that they have stuff in storage, and I guess they've been contacted numerous times but never really got their stuff out of storage. I really don't know how that works. I gotta look that up. But long story short, what happens is the owner of the storage units, they have an auction for anyone locally to come in. They can just, you know, make a bid on the unit. They don't actually give a breakdown of what's in the unit. Sometimes they give you a picture of like just a broad image of actually like everything in there, but they don't take out everything one by one and let you know what's in the unit. So there's the risk right there. You can spend money. Let's say you spent $10. You know, you bid it on this unit for $10, and let's say there's pretty much nothing worth $10 in there.
This is everything from somebody's house.
Or you can bid the same amount and actually have like a whole unit worth of high ticket items in the unit.
I found a hand grenade.
So let's say you go ahead and do option number 2 and you have a lot of stuff that's worth way more than what you paid. Sometimes you can find furniture that you can upcycle, and maybe flip on Facebook Marketplace, or you can just keep it for yourself. It's a project that you can work on, or you can find like maybe, I want to say like old pictures. You can just use the picture frame for some whatever project you want to make out of that. So like I said, you can go on to storagetreasures.com and, just pretty much do your due diligence on how the whole process works. But I've heard people doing this, and yeah, they actually find some really cool things in the storage units. They don't really craft anything with it. But for me, if I did something like that, if I found something valuable, I would just go ahead and, like furniture, definitely like tables or chairs or, any like big furniture like that, I would definitely jump on that. So like I said, not a lot of people probably heard of this. But yeah, they make it really, really convenient on the website to actually see, just like I said, a broad image of what's in the unit. And then once you make a bid on it, and maybe sometimes, not a lot of people actually want that unit that you're bidding on. So you can get like a really, really low price for it. And you pretty much have to have like a trailer and a truck too, maybe, to get all that stuff out of there. But yeah, that's number 2 on the list. If you want to go ahead and give that a try, just go for it and see what you find. But like I said, there's always that risk of, you put down, like a certain amount of money and find out that they're just crap. All right, guys, we made it to number 3. All right, so the third way that you can pretty much get all the crafting supplies that you need for your next project. One aspect of being a crafter is, knowing when to cut back on some things and clear some space for new projects. So this last idea I have is pretty much going to a craft swap. So pretty much what this is, you team up with a bunch of other people that have the same interest, whether it's embroidery or painting or sewing or whatever it may be, because they're going to have similar supplies. But long story short is that you can actually take things that are of equal value and just trade it with someone else that has the same interest as you and get the things that they have that you don't. So it's pretty much just a good way to network too. You can bounce ideas off of each other, meet new people, create new things. And it's a whole fun experience, to be honest. I've never been to one, but it does sound pretty cool. That might be something else I might try, down the line somewhere. Just swap things that I have that I don't really use. Instead of just tossing it in the trash, you can just give it to somebody else. And the same applies to like not just the materials, but the equipment too. So let's say you go to a craft swap and you have like a maybe like a sewing machine or something. You can swap that out for something else that you might need equipment wise. It could be like maybe stenciling supplies or like I said, embroidery. The sky is the limit pretty much. But you want to be particular on, I would say, the theme of the swap. That way people bring things that you actually need for your next project. And yeah, like I said, it's a good way to network with other people. It's fun. And you'll end up with free supplies for your next project. All right, so that's today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe.